Hello, friends. I am RiteSham Shastri and I am working as Regional Mentor of Change at Atal Innovation Mission. I also take care of a cloud-native solution company named Cloudoric R&D Incorporate and Rapid Code Technologies. I'm really thrilled and excited for this amazing podcast by Mr. Vinod Tiwari ji. I really feel importance of such initiatives for the young brains. They can relate their tinkering experience along with the success journey of a mentor. When we say success, it provides us a strong learning path to explore the tinkering world. It enables the student for their opening of design and innovation expedition, where we have to reach up to the level of the sky. Along with the amazing guidance and inspiration from the mentor's direction, I would like to appeal all the students to join and listen repeatedly the podcast interview of great mentors by Mr. Vinod Tiwari ji. Thank you very much and enjoy tinkering.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, an influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hello and namaste and good evening. I'm honored to welcome each one of you to the one and only podcast show for students from all over India who are associated with Atal Tinkering Lab and those who wish to get engaged with the flagship initiative by Atal Innovation Mission NITI Aayog.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India.
This episode is sponsored by RKSWealth.com, a fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. So you might be thinking that who are the regional mentors and who are the mentor of change? Let me just explain. To maximize the input of the Atal Tinkering Lab, Mentor of Change program is envisaged to be the largest formal volunteer network in India. Mentor of Change is aimed at engaging leaders, industry community professionals, brilliant technocrats, entrepreneurs who can guide and mentor young students in these labs for their neighboring schools to be as a role model for young innovators. After competitive rounds of the selections and reviews, top mentors from all over India has been identified and selected to take extra responsibility of their respective states. So approximately 91 regional mentor of change has been selected in 2 batches from existence of 5,000 plus mentor of change across the nation. So we are going to interview all of the regional mentor of change. So here in this episode, I would like to invite Mr. RiteSham Shastri, who is a regional mentor of change from the state of UP, the Uttar Pradesh. Welcome RiteSham, and here is my first question to you. Can you please brief about you and your achievements
First of all, I would like to thank you for arranging this amazing podcast journey and the true motivational stories of Atal Tinkering Lab's success. I am RiteSham Shastri and I am an innovation, product strategy and management professional with more than 15 years of working experience. I have served in leadership, managerial and technical positions during my career. I come with a background of strong focus on innovation to address complex challenges, deliver concrete results, and make a high impact on the ground. As a cloud computing solution architect, over the last decade, I have been offering consulting services to the tech startups in the area of technology-led innovation, digital transformation initiative, product strategy, product management, and solutions. Some of my recent consulting engagements have encompassed with e-vehicle charging station, drone-based usability improvements, IoT, embedded system, and cloud infrastructure-based products and solutions. I have worked at several major multinational companies such as Delta Electronics, Ericsson, BSNL, GTL Limited, Grade, and several government projects. I have been serving as a regional mentor with Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog, for 3 years and achieved an exemplary mentor recognition 2 times. Earlier, I had been actively involved with the Scout and Guide organization and earned Rashtrapati Puraskar there. I have been also involved in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal Program, working in the area of socio-technological reform. As a qualification, I hold MTech in Artificial Intelligence, MBA in Operation Management, and specialized PG Diploma in Embedded System Design from NILIT Kozhikode, Kerala, along with the total of 5 master degrees. At present, I am managing director of 2 startup companies. One is Rapid Code Technologies Private Limited and other one is Cloudoric Holdings Limited, Dubai, under which there are 3 subsidiaries. One is in India, other one is in Dubai, and the Montreal, Canada.
Wow, that's wonderful that I'm talking to a personality who is highly qualified with 5 master degrees, who has been honored by Rashtrapati Puraskar and having a 1.5 decade of experience for leadership, for management, for technical, for consultant positions. And yes, who is a founder of 2 startup companies. Wonderful. So guys, many of you would be thinking that what exactly is the ATL? I'll just brief about it. It is one of the aggressive initiative by our Prime Minister of India to establish innovative workplace in high schools based on the global living lab models, allowing a regular exchange of innovative ideas between the schools, teachers, expert mentors, NITI Aayog team, parents and other relevant stakeholders. So the objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination in young minds and inculcate skills such as design, mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning to empower critical thinking, communication and problem solving. So as on today, there are approximately 7,200 Atal Tinkering Labs which has been successfully established across India, and out of which 70% of them are either in the government schools or government aided schools, including girls or co-ed schools. So hope you got a brief understanding about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Okay, so here we go for the second question. So RiteSham, we would like to understand, why did you got influenced to join the initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab?
Atal Innovation Mission is remarkably successful on Atal Tinkering Labs. Definitely. The mentoring adventure starts when you platform the growth mindset of young innovators. I have come across the unbiased problem-solving capability of creative thinkers from class 6 to 12th. They are thoughtful enough to discuss real-world problems, especially with the resources like air, water, soil, security, and modern technologies. I love to nurture them for sustainable solutions models, putting a milestone for our future entrepreneurs. For ATL sessions, traveling to more than 15 kilometers, preparation for the rapidly changing technology world, which is going to make an encouraging impact on society. It fulfills my passion for sculpturing compulsive entrepreneurs. AIM enables us to discuss innovation with the non-ATL schools as well. We are getting potential thought from these schools students also. So it happened to came across AIM when I was keenly searching for a platform to transform the studious base of students into logical and scientific impressions. Mentoring at ATL is a relationship in which more experience and more knowledge has to be nurtured in the high observatory mindset of school student. Working on Arduino to suggest air combat theme, helping in drilling to build a model of Chandrayaan, detailed discussion over the programming RTOS, space technologies, space security, truly train their brain. Being an RMOC, my task is always to win innovation with perseverance and regular fight with computer literacy, lack of engineering awareness, STEM neutrality, busy academic scheduling, and exam panicking. Anyways, they have learned a lot regarding renewable energy, but the generation of alternate sources with their hands enlightens their wisdom and confidence. Mentoring is truly fulfilling the objective of NITI Aayog towards nation building as well as impacting to learn students' mindset. The way of their creativity and the responsible thinking touches us to the break our nutshell and bring out the inborn courage and passion. Coordinating and mentoring to the R&D activities, assisting in monthly objectives, themes, studies, problems, documentation and several other things which affect the results and finding of research activity from young student come up with a tight bonding of mentors and students.
Yes, RiteSham, I do agree that mentoring is truly fulfilling the objective of NITI Aayog towards nation building, and we are proud of that. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that the project, which was initially started like as a pilot project, has become one of the biggest and successful project of the country, Atal Tinkering Lab. And till today, around 1.1 lakh innovative projects has been created for social and cross-cultural collaborations, ethical leadership, and to help in building innovative solutions for India's unique problems. Well, in order to foster inventiveness among students, Atal Tinkering Lab do conduct different activities ranging from regional level, national level, and school level competitions and exhibitions or workshops. So you will agree that today we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, which will certainly alter the way we think, we live, we work, we shop, we eat, whatever we do. And this is called Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is a digital fusion actually of technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autopilot vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, material science, biotechnology, quantum computing, you name it, there are so many. So completely it's a digital revolution 4.0. So here is my third and last question to you. Which are those 3 unique skills much required by the students for Industrial Revolution 4.0?
As 3 unique skills of my choice from Industry 4.0 could be AI modules related to data processing, 3D printing, and use of IoT systems for making a better connected future. I would like to advise the young brains to join together to transform the society with renewable energy sources. They can involve in the development and understanding of artificial intelligence application to generate behavioral reflections and dataset to generate intelligence, and rethink the industry to come up with the best solutions following the Earth's natural ecosystem, which is most important this time. They can utilize IoT system for creating a sensor network and get the event-driven results for it. And hence, for such innovations, one can be requiring the very new parts, try to develop them using 3D printing. By utilizing these skills, our students can bring results in agriculture, healthcare, transport, e-vehicles, and many other sectors. So, experience immersive learning with our flagship initiative, Atal Innovation Mission of Government of India. I would like to wish all the very best to the team AIM, mentors, students to achieve remarkable milestones ahead. And once again, I would like to thank Mr. Vinod Tiwari ji for this such an amazing and beautiful podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you, RiteSham, for your kind words for the podcast. Appreciate. Yes, RiteSham, it is required to rethink, to come up with the best solutions to support the Earth's natural ecosystem, and which is very important. Even when initiative is going on, maybe people are aware, which is save the soil. So we have to really work on it. And yes, those three unique skills are going to play a very, very important role. Thank you very much for your time to be a guest of the podcast, and I'm sure that your knowledge and wisdom is going to be helpful for millions of students across India and across the globe. Guys, truly I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization, all of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution, and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Miss Deepika, Miss Swati Rao, Miss Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Miss Naba, Miss Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com. A fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. Hope that you have enjoyed the session and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye. Guys, truly I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization, all of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution, and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Miss Deepika, Miss Swati Rao, Miss Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Miss Naba, Miss Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com. A fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. Hope that you have enjoyed the session and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.
Appreciate your time to join this week episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content as shared by the regional mentor of change. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. Join us again on next Monday to meet exciting new personality from a different region of India. To catch all the latest podcast from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. See you next Monday. Have a pleasant evening.